All right, welcome race fans. Welcome to TurnLeft TV. Tonight we're at Indianapolis Motor Speedway with IndyCar Brazil, NASCAR Total, the Monster Cup 2019 season, race number 2, 70-lapper here at the famed Brickyard. Right now we are in the practice session, getting ready to go to qualifications. And again, thanks for joining us here on TurnLeft TV. All right, race fans. Welcome to TurnLeft TV. Be ready for some high-speed action tonight. Step on the gas. All right, race fans. O Norte from Indianapolis Motor Speedway. This is TurnLeft TV, and I'm your host, Heath Johnson. NASCAR Total IndyCar Brazil heads on into the Brickyard tonight for race number 2 in that Monster Cup 2019 season. It's a 70-lapper. It's the Brickyard, and it is home sweet home for me. Things are heating up here in the Monster Cup 2019 season. Who's going to take the victory tonight at the Brickyard? Who's going to kiss the bricks? We're back home again in Indiana. Indianapolis Motor Speedway tonight. NASCAR Total. 70 laps here at the Brickyard. All right, thanks for joining us here on TurnLeft TV. Should be a great one tonight. And again, right now in the practice session, we'll be going to qualifications fairly soon. Take a look at Jair Oliveira in that 17 car, that Toyota. Sponsored by TurnLeft TV. Look at that bad boy there. That's awesome. Well, we'll take a look at the track here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. It's a 2.5 mile. It's a big rectangle with some rounded edges. 4 turns, and then really I think you got 4 straightaways. I know you can treat those short chutes almost like turns themselves, but the North Vista, South Vista, those short chutes there, you know, you never really get that car straightened out, say coming from 3 to 4 or 1 to 2. So I do think that they almost feel like a, you know, just one big continuous turn there, but man, you get a heck of a lot of speed down the front stretch and the back stretch. So it's going to be a great one. Banking in the turns at 9.2 degrees, and down the straights, of course, no banking. So this is Indianapolis Motor Speedway. It's the Brickyard, and it's going to be a lot of fun here tonight in NASCAR Total. So it looks like we are in the qualification session here. These guys going to make their qualification attempts. Hey, there's the golf course. That's right, man. There's, I think it's 3 holes of a golf course in the infield of this track. And if they had this updated, you would also see a dirt track. They actually have a dirt track in the middle of IMS now. I've been here many, many times. Like I said, it's about 40 miles up the road for me. Always loved racing. So I've been to the Brickyard many, many times to watch not only the stock cars. I've seen some IROC racing there, and of course the Indy 500 quite a number of times as well. See the 2 car here, Michael Mendonça. Sinister Racing Toyota. As he makes his qualification attempt. Well, we'll take a look at the point standings here. Edson Luis has a 4-point lead over Jose Carvalho, who sits in the 2nd position. Sandro Kelmer sits in 3rd with 42 points. Carlos Leite is 4th, 40 points. And then you got a tie for 5th between Edelson Carnero and Wilson Rashid. Anders Magel sits in the 7th position. Elder Mueller is 8th. Julio Caligare is 9th. And then we got a tie for 10th between Michael Mendonça and Nito Vidal. The schedule here in the Monster Cup 2019 season. Of course, tonight at Indianapolis Motor Speedway for 70 laps. And look what's coming up next week. The Roval at Charlotte. 50 laps there at that road course added to the NASCAR schedule last year. Should be a great one there. Very interesting. These guys are road course racers, so it's not going to be any problem for them. That's coming up on 18 February. And then Atlanta Motor Speedway. High speed, high banked. 2-mile oval located in Atlanta, Georgia. And Chicagoland Speedway, 70 laps there on March the 4th. Bristol Motor Speedway, Martinsville Speedway, 2 short tracks right in a row. And then we get back to the cookie cutter there, Las Vegas Motor Speedway on the 25th of March. Sonoma Raceway, some more road course action. And that one is a different beast, man. I'm telling you, you've got a lot of elevation changes there. So that'll be a tricky one in the stock cars. Coming up on April the 1st, Talladega Superspeedway on 8th of April, Dover International, the Monster Mile on 15th of April, and then Pocono, the Tricky Triangle, coming up on the 22nd of April, and then finishing out with a road course at Watkins Glen. I would argue is a perfect road course for stock cars. 50 lapper there on April the 29th. I don't know, man. I really think Sandro Kelmer needs to get a legit paint scheme here. I don't know. Somebody needs to paint this guy a car. Sandro, the 22 normally. Just not used to seeing him in the generic paint scheme. I'd like to welcome everybody to TurnLeft TV on the chat session. You can join in the chat there. 70 laps here at the Brickyard. This is race number 2 on the schedule, but would appreciate it if you want to join in. You can join in the chat along the way and maybe pick your winner here tonight. Thiago Bandera is the top time, 48.881 here tonight so far. See Sandro really up high there, man, coming through turns 1 into turn 2 there, man. That car drifted up high. I think he made a little contact with the safer barrier as well. Jose Carvalho there takes the lead in the with the time 48.860, knocking Tiago Bandera off the top of the charts. That 99 car hooked up here at IMS. These guys love this track. I know Jair Oliveira, I've talked to him quite a number of times. He absolutely loves Indianapolis Motor Speedway. So I've seen these guys race not only stock cars here, but also some Indy cars. Oh man, the 99 hard lick there coming off the turn, smacking the wall there. Take a look here again. Now this is Edelson Carnero here as he finishes up his lap here. We'll look at this 99. Actually, that's Julio Caligari. Man, I can't figure out where I'm at here. This is Jose Carvalho finishing up that last lap there, 48.860. And then going to go wide here and smack the wall. This qualification finishes up there. Might not actually get this in the, on the replay. Oh, there we go. Hard lick right there. Good thing is you get a hit escape and you get a new car. Take a look at the pagoda. And the flag stand. Actually, we're up in the rafters there. I've actually sat here before. This is a pretty good seat. Get up here in these top few rows here. This is actually great seats at IMS, man. You can see quite a bit of the track. As you can see, it's a pretty massive facility. Those seats right there, too, are pretty good. Probably the best ones are those that top 2-3 rows right there. It's a pain in the butt to get up there, but it actually is pretty good seats. You can see a lot of the track. So it looks like these guys are in the warm-up session now. About 4.5 minutes here in the warm-up session before we make it happen. Race time. Coming up on Wednesday, we'll be at Daytona International Speedway in the Ironman Racing Series. Race number 5 in that 2019 Season A, the first season of 2019. 80 laps there at Daytona. Got the tire rule in that series, and I'd say this is the one race on the schedule where you're really not going to have to be concerned so much about tire wear and conserving tires. But nonetheless, the rest of that series, the rest of the tracks in that series, definitely the tire rule comes into play. So that'll be live right here on TurnLeft TV. That's coming up at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on Wednesday, February the 13th. So just a couple minutes left here in the warm-up session. Should be a great one here tonight. NASCAR Total, IndyCar Brazil. Make sure our picture, our side-by-side's working here. Looks like it's working pretty well. Jose Carvalho down on that lower right frame. He's actually our pole sitter here tonight. Coming up on Friday, Daytona International Speedway in the Bushwhackers Series. 3 races there, 2 25-lap heat races and a 50-lap feature race to start off the 2019 spring season there at High Octane Racing League's Bushwhackers Friday Night Series. Then coming up on Saturday, we got a special one, the Mike Kuhn 250. 100 laps there at Daytona International Speedway in the Saturday Night Thunder to honor one of our fallen heroes there, Mike Kuhn. So 2019 Mike Kuhn 250 on February the 16th, live right here on TurnLeft TV. How about that? That's a good way to end the warm-up session right there. Miguel Braga there jumping in at the last second. All right, boys and girls, gonna make it happen here. NASCAR Total IndyCar Brazil, race number 2 at IMS.
All right, all right, all right. Gentlemen, start your engine!
All right, the 99 of Jose Carvalho starts on the pole here tonight. The 3 of Thiago Bandeira starts in the 2nd position. In 3rd is the 12 of Olavo Cesar. In the 4th position is the 2 car of Michael Mendoza. Edelson Carnero in the 09 starts in the 5th position. Julio Caligari in the 33 car starts in 6th. Sullivan Gardena in the 49 car starts in the 7th position. Jair Oliveira starts in the 8th position in that 17 car. The 82 of Eder Smagel. Wait a minute, where's the Jack Daniels? Oh, there it is. Starts in the 9th position. Sandro Kelmer. Give this guy a paint scheme. Starts in the 10th position in that 00. Wilson Rashid in the 47 car starts in the 11th position. Elder Mueller in the 02 starts in 12th. Edson Luis in the 04 car starts in the 13th position. 54 of Carlos Leite starts in 14th. Benor Silva in the 87 car starts in the 15th position. And the 10 of Miguel Braga starts in the 16th position. All right, looks like we got another lap here to go. I tell you what, man, this is a great track. It's a very, very fun track here to drive, not only in Indy cars, but also stock cars. And I think it's almost, I think it's more fun actually to do it in the stock cars. You can get a lot racier, I think. Maybe swap a little paint here. The draft, very important here coming down the straights, but also corner entry. Making sure you're patient through the short chute, coming off the turns, mashing the gas. Get a good run there. We see somebody down on the in the grass there. Now I think these guys are actually connecting from. They're connecting to a Chicago server here, so that'll be a little tricky there. I believe these guys are getting a server linkage in Chicago. So here we go. Pace car is in. Jose Carvalho will start on the pole here. Here we go.
Here they go. Boogity, boogity, boogity.
Into turn one, the 99 car down on the low side to 3. Thiago Bandera start in the second position, tucks in. Good clean start there. Michael Mendoza in the third position in that 2 car. Olafo Cesar. Oh, we got a challenge for the lead here. The 3 car here challenging for the lead. So the 3 down on that inside line. Seeing if he can't get around this 99 car. It looks like he's going to. So the 3 of Thiago Bandera now takes the race lead here on lap 1. And we got some racing down here in the back. Look at this, side by side with these guys. Looking out of the front of Wilson Rashid's car. Oh, the 49 car up there in the fence. Not sure what happened to him, but he is up in the fence there. The 49 is Sullivan Gardena making some contact, maybe with the fence there, but he's definitely lost a lot of positions here. So we'll see what happened to Sullivan Gardena here. Just ahead here, you see Sullivan Gardena hard on the brakes there, and then up in the, oh man, he keeps it out of the fence there, but man, I'll tell you what, he really got on the brakes hard. So our race leader is Thiago Bandera in that 3 car. Michael Mendoza has moved himself up to the 2nd position. Take a look at this pass for 2nd here. The 2 car down on the low side here gets by the 99 car. We got a little bit of a connection issue right there. That's probably more on my end. So the 2 car gets by the 99. 3 car here out to a pretty good race lead. 2 car here trying to run him down. Check here on the 87 car here, Ben Orsilva. He is currently running in the 7th position. Just ahead of him, Julio Caligari and Edelson Carnero. Those guys all running together. Also, Olafo Cesar. We're following the 33 of Julio Caligari. Good looking paint scheme there by the 33. IndyCar Brazil, representing the IndyCar Brazil boys. Driving that Dodge, number 33 here, and you see the 12 car drifting high, and the 33's got a little bit of an opening here down on the low side here, and the 12 car slams the door. down on the inside here, coming down the straight. No 9 car just behind him. That is man, that's some tight racing right there. That is Edelson Carnero as he's trying to slip by the 12 car as you see Julio Caligari makes it by. Look at that battle there. Benor Silva in this mix as well in that 87 car. So good battle in here with these guys. This is the 5th place car, Olafo Cesar. The 12 car. Just behind him is Edelson Carnero. Benor Silva sets in the 7th position. So good tight battle here. 33 Julio Caligari in 4th. I see that Edelson Carnero making that pass on the 12 car. So Olafo Cesar now back to the 6th position. Benor Silva trying to get by as well. We'll take a look at Benor Silva here. Taking a look at Benor Silva as he's working on the low side of a Black Wings sponsored Ford Fusion of Olafo Cesar, number 12 car. See down on the inside. Oh, tight right there. Woo. Boy, that was tight, man. The 87. Looks like he has position. That Toyota Camry gets by. So Olafo Cesar back to 7th position. Benor Silva moves up to 8th. Excuse me, moves up to the 6th position. The 3 car here. Still continuing to pace the field. Tiago Bandera. Michael Mendoza is in the 2nd position. Jose Carvalho 3rd. Julio Caligari 4th. Actually, Edelson Carnero just made a pass here on Julio Caligari. We'll take a look. The 09 car here down below that 33 car here. Coming off the turn through the short chute and gets that position. So the 09 car moving up to the 4th position. Julio Caligari now back to 5th. Sullivan Gardena here making an early pit stop, and he must not like what he's got on that car, whether he's had some contact with the wall, I'm not sure, but that 49 car here coming down pit lane. Take a look at Benor Silva down in that lower frame there. He is moving that car forward. He is now up to the 5th position. He's gotten by Julio Caligari, who's now back to 6th. Olafo Cesar in 7th position. So Benor Silva having a good night here, continuing to move that car forward. And that's some guy to watch, man. I've seen him win a lot of races. One of the best race car drivers I've ever seen. He is fantastic, and he has gotten that car up to the 5th position already. Tiago Bandera, man, he wanted the lead early, and he's gotten it. He is in that 3 car out front, about 1.2, almost 1.3 seconds over Michael Mendoza, who is in the 2nd position. Jose Carvalho is 3rd. Edelson Carnero up to the 4th position. Benor Silva is 5th. Take a look at Eders Mago here in the 11th position of that 82 car. And he's always got those great paint schemes. Good Heineken paint scheme there for the 82. Just a lot of talent. I don't know who's painting his cars, whether he's painting them himself or not, but whoever's doing that, man, they do a great job on those. Always stands out. A lot of detail. Great looking paint scheme there for Eders Magel. He is right now running in the 10th position. Wilson Rashid here in the 47 car. Starting to close in on Edson Luis in the 04. So on board here with Wilson Rashid. Take a look at Wilson Rashid there. I thought these guys were going to have some special helmets. 47 and the 04 here running pretty close together. 82, Edders Magel here starting to close in. So pretty tight battle here. This is 9th, 10th, and 11th. Wilson Rashid here continuing to put the pressure on Edson Luis. We'll take a look at Edson Luis here, the 04 car. Got a big win last week. So see that 47 here working on the outside and see if he can't maybe see if he can get Edson Luis up on the high side here to protect that side. Look at that, Edders Magel in this mix as well. Edders Magel then dips that car to the outside. See a drag race down the front stretch into turn 1. Edson Luis gets on the brakes there. See a little brake smoke coming from him, but the 82 and the 47 battling for position. That 47 drifts that car up high, and the 82 takes over that spot. Edders Magel here moving that car forward. The 82 now seeing if he can't get by Edson Luis as well. Look at that, man. That's a great battle. 82 moving forward here. The 04. Oh, the 04 making some contact with the wall right there. So Edson Luis making some contact with the wall. Now loses another position. He's back to the 11th spot. Jair Oliveira here in the 12th place car, taking over 11th, getting by, actually gets in the 12th position. He gets by the 10 car, Miguel Braga. So that Sole Drivers Toyota number 17 moving up to the 12th spot. Edson Luis here, man. He got a big win last week at Daytona. Qualified 7th, led 11 of 60 laps. Got a big one for the first race of the season. Goes to the 04 of Edson Luis. So congratulations to him. Propels him to the top of the points. And hoping to maybe repeat tonight. He's got a little work to do to get that car up front and maybe competing for a race win tonight. So long race here. So we'll see how he fares. We're 14 laps in, scheduled to go 70 laps. Right now he's got that car in the 11th position, but he has got the Sole Drivers AV number 17 all over the back of him right now. Down on the inside line, that 17 car's got a good run here. Down the backstretch into turn 3, and the 17 slips by. Thiago Braga, I think he might have smacked the wall here as that lead has diminished. Michael Mendoza is about half a second down right now. Jose Carvalho 2 seconds down in the 3rd position. So things starting to tighten up here. 15 laps in. Thiago Bandera is our race leader. Jose Carvalho shown in 3rd. Edelson Carnero's 4th. Benor Silva is 5th. Miguel Braga here in the 10 car has made a pit stop, so he's coming down pit lane. Right now running in the 15th position. Take a look at Edson Luis. He's now in 12th in that 04 car. Sandro Kelmer here running in the 14th spot in that 00 car. And right now he's 1 lap down, and I would suggest to you, I think these guys, some of these guys have already made pit stops here, so I think we're seeing the 49 car coming back down pit lane. So tough break here for the 49. 2 early pit stops for him. He is already 4 laps down. Good battle there between the really looked at Carlos Leite in the 54. Edson Luis battling for position. We're going to have a battle for the race lead here pretty soon. The 2 and the 3 battling for position. Take a look at Edson Luis here in the, Carlos Leite in the 54 car. Team car Miguel Braga is just behind him. Now Miguel Braga is in the 15th position. Carlos Leite at 54 right now running in the 13th position. Now he is the first car 1 lap down, so if there is a caution flag, he is in the lucky dog position in the 13th spot. Edson Luis in the 12th position. He is in that 04 car. 18 laps in. He's the last car on the lead lap. Take a look at Julio Caligare in the 6th position. Right now, Julio Caligare about 8.5 seconds back. Tell you what, man, we got a little bit of a battle here. Wilson Rashid and Olafo Cesar battling for position. Right now, Wilson Rashid is in the 9th spot, and Olafo Cesar is in 10th. These guys come up on Carlos Leite in the 54. Now our race leader, man, Tiago Bandera, has come down pit lane. So he's given up the race lead. So the 3 car here making a pit stop on lap 19, and that hands over the lead to Michael Mendonça. So our race leader came down pit lane, has made that pit stop, now coming back out off pit lane. He's in the 12th position now. So he grabbed the lead early on lap 1. And now making an early pit stop here. And I'll be curious to see if some of these other guys here say, okay, you know, fine, I'm going to bring my car down pit lane. So far, it does not look like Michael Mendonça is interested in coming down pit lane right now. So he's feeling good, leading the field. Jose Carvalho shown in the 2nd position, about 9/10 of a second back. Edelson Carnero about 2.5 seconds back in 3rd. Benor Silva in 4th, just a little under 4 seconds back. Julio Caligare about 8.5 seconds back in the 5th position. And I'll tell you what, man, Jose Carvalho is closing in right now on Michael Mendonça. So that battle is heating up right now. Looking out of the back of the 2 car, Jose Carvalho back there in the 2nd position. Edelson Carnero, you see him back there in 3rd, about half a turn back. Clean race so far, man. No yellow flags, but this battle is starting to heat up right here, man. The 99's got a good run there into the short chute. So good tight battle here down the front stretch, crossing the yard of bricks. Man, the 99 really drove that in hard. Through turn 1, through the short chute, into turn 2. What a battle. Jose Carvalho in 2nd, Michael Mendonça in the lead. See Jose Carvalho down on that inside line, man. He's trying to get a run here on our first place car. Not going to work so far. Coming off the turn down the front stretch. Jose Carvalho has to back off. Cannot make the pass here through turns 3 and 4. He's really driving that thing hard into turn. He doesn't quite drive it as hard as he did last time, but sees that 2 car right out front and wants a piece of that. So some good racing up front here between the 2, the 99. Michael Mendoza is our race leader. He still has not made a pit stop here. Now our race leader, Thiago Bandera, made a pit stop and gave up the race lead, and these guys stinging out. I'm not sure what's gone through Thiago Bandera's mind there. He was in the 3 car there, came down pit lane earlier, and that has not really enticed any of these other guys to make a pit stop here. Take a look at this 54 here of Carlos Leite, picking up a position on Edson Luis. Now Edson Luis there gets back by coming off the pit. So Carlos Leite now back to the 12th position, actually 14th position. We got a battle for the lead, boys and girls. A couple Toyotas battling into turn 1 here, and the 99 going to pick up that spot on board here with Michael Mendoza as he loses the race lead. He's now back to the 2nd position. That 99, patient man, to the front. So the 99 of Jose Carvalho now our race leader. The 99 is the race leader. Michael Mendoza is 2nd. Edelson Carnero shown in 3rd. Julio Caligare is 4th. Benor Silva is 4th. And I tell you what, Benor Silva is starting to work on the back of this 09 car. So Edelson Carnero in the 09, Benor Silva in the 87, battling for position. And I'll tell you what, man, I haven't picked a winner yet, but I'm going to have to throw my cards in on the 87 car. I really am. He has worked his way up through the field and is now up to 4th, battling for the 3rd spot. I just have a feeling, and the 09 there comes in as the 87 car making that pass. So the 09, Edelson Carnero hard on the brakes as he makes a pit stop here. Julio Caligare, Jose Carvalho, Michael Mendoza, Benor Silva, Elder Mueller. Elder Mueller here in the 02 car, shown in the 4th position. Edelson Carnero, Julio Caligare, the ones coming down pit lane. Jose Carvalho still out here on the track, has not made a pit stop yet. Take a look at Julio Caligare in the 33 car here coming off pit lane. He is currently shown in the 6th position. So those guys go by, puts him a lap down, I believe. Now shown in the 9th position as those guys go by. So the 33 coming back out on track. Well, so far so good, boys and girls. Has been caution-free. Jose Carvalho is the race leader. Michael Mendonça is second. Elder Mueller shown in the third position. Jair Oliveira is fourth. Benno Silva shown in the fifth position. And Jose Carvalho, our race leader, coming down pit lane. And looks like Michael Mendonça is going to follow him in. So here on lap 28, our race leaders coming down pit lane. The 99 and the 2. And that's going to hand over the lead to Elder Mueller in the 02 car. Well, it's a little tight here on pit lane, man. The 99 ducked in there as Olafo Cesar, the 12 car, was coming out. And we're taking a look at Jose Carvalho, who gave up the race lead to come down pit lane. The 02 of Elder Mueller, now our race leader. You see the 99 coming back out on track, followed by the 2 car. Those guys coming out right there together. They entered together, they come out together. The 99 here coming around through that second part of that access road. And Elder Mueller coming down pit lane. So our race leader, Elder Mueller, making a pit stop here on lap 29. That's going to hand over the lead to the 17 of Jair Oliveira. I don't know, man. I see something funky on the front of that car. What is that? Oh, yeah. Wait a minute. You can't pass that car right now. Oh, the 3 car gets by. But, hey, look at that, boys. That looks great. TurnLeft TV. Thanks so much, JJ. Representing. Tiago Bandera says, hey, I don't care, man. I'm going to go to the race lead. And he takes over that spot. As I think Jair Oliveira now coming down pit lane. So the 3 car back to the race lead. Remember, he pitted a little bit earlier than some of these other guys here, so kind of an interesting strategy from the 3 car. Edelson Carnero back to the second position. Jose Carvalho is third. Michael Mendonça is in fourth. I'll tell you what, man, this is a battle here. The 99 and the 2 have had a great battle. The 2 car here getting a run. Michael Mendonça down on the inside, down the backstretch. Getting by Jose Carvalho. Jose Carvalho now back to the 4th position. Looking ahead at Michael Mendonça, who just made that pass. Coming off turn 4 down the front stretch. So good battle with those guys there. The 2 car, Michael Mendonça, moving ahead up to the 3rd position. Jose Carvalho back to 4th. Edelson Carnero is the 2nd position. Tiago Bandera is our race leader. We have been caution-free. I'm not trying to jinx it or anything. I'm just pointing it out, man. Been a good race. A lot of passing going on. Tiago Bandera pitting a little bit earlier and a little bit off sequence with these other guys here. We're 33 laps in, approaching halfway. And the 3 car had pitted a little bit earlier, so going to be on older tires compared to some of these other guys. He's got a 13-second lead right now over Edelson Carnero. Michael Mendonça is in 3rd. Jose Carvalho 4th. Julio Caligari is 5th. Well, we got a really cool deal coming up on March the 5th for IndyCar Brazil NASCAR Total. They're letting me come in and broadcast the DTM 2019 season. We're going to start off at Hockenheim. So race number 1, that 40-minute race of the 6-race season. That's coming up on March the 5th, right here on TurnLeft TV. Good battle here, man. The 17 car, 04 car battling for position. The 04, they're making a little contact with the wall as the 17 car goes by. So Edson Luis back to the 11th position. Jair Oliveira up to 10th. Jair Oliveira is now in the lucky dog position. Well, our race leader is Thiago Bandeira, and he has been able to hold on to that lead here for a while. Even though he's on older tires, Edelson Carneiro has not been able to chip into that lead. Neither has our 3rd and 4th place cars, Michael Mendoza and Jose Carvalho. Take a look at Edelson Carneiro here in the 09 car. He is running in the 2nd position, but just behind him is that tandem, Michael Mendoza and Jose Carvalho. So Edelson Carneiro here in this Chevy, running in the 2nd spot, down the front stretch here into turn 1, and you see that duo just behind him, Michael Mendoza, Jose Carvalho. That is 3rd and 4th. Elder Mueller here running in the 6th position in that 02 car. Kind of out there by himself right now. He is about 35 seconds down to the race leader. So these guys spread out a little bit. Jump up here and look at Julio Caligari in the 5th position in that 33 car. You're 37 laps in. Julio Caligari about 22 seconds down right now. Etters Magel here in the 7th position. 43 seconds down in that Heineken-sponsored Chevy. Ben Orselva in the 8th spot in that 87 car. He is the last car on the lead lap. About 46 seconds down, just a little under 46 seconds down. Wilson Rashid in the 47 car now is the lucky dog position. So if we do have a caution flag, Wilson Rashid is going to be in the position where he can get his lap back. But we have been caution free. Olafo Cesar looking to get by the 04 car. So that 04, you see him drifting high. They're giving the 12 car a lot of room. So Olafo Cesar moving forward here now in the 11th position. He is 1 lap down. Edson Luis back to the 12th spot. Tell you what, man, Thiago Bandeira's lead has diminished somewhat, although not a lot. He's working his way through traffic as he sees down the bottom side there of Carlos Leite. But really, the lead has been maintained fairly well as you see these guys coming around the turn. So, been pretty impressed with how he's doing on older tires. Edelson Carnero is shown in the second position. Jose Carvalho is third. Michael Mendoza back to the fourth position. So something's gone on here. Take a look at this pass. This is the 99 getting by the 2 car. Puts him back to fourth. And you see he's having a little bit of trouble there. Makes some contact with the wall there, I think, in the short shoot, or just about. This is on board here with the Jose Carvalho and 99 car. So Jose Carvalho up to the third position. I'll tell you what, man, Jair Oliveira moving that car forward. He has gotten around Wilson Rashid here going into turn 1. So the 17 car moving up to the 9th position. Wilson Rashid back to 10th. I'll tell you what, man, that 3 car is on a rail right now. Edelson Carnero back to second position. He is about 10 seconds down. The lead is diminishing, but not a lot here. 41 laps in, starting lap 42 when we cross the yard of bricks here. Jose Carvalho in third. Michael Mendoza back to the fourth position. Julio Calagare is fifth. Elder Mueller is sixth. Edders Magel seventh. Benor Silva is the last car on the lead lap in the 8th position. Take a look at Benor Silva in the 87. He's caught up to that 82 car. So he and Edders Magel battling for position through the turn, and the 87 car going to get by that 82. So the 87 car now up to the 7th position. The 82 of Edders Magel back to 8th. Oh, Edders Magel there making contact with the wall coming off the turn 4 there. A little bit of probably some right side damage now for that 82 car. And you see he is drifting that car up high through the turn, scrubbing off a little bit of speed here. So Edders Magel may be having a little bit of trouble in that 82. Well, that lead is under 10 seconds now for the race leader, the 3 of Thiago Bandera. I'll tell you what, man, it has been an entertaining race. It's been caution-free. Very, very impressive out of this group of guys here. We got 16 drivers out here, 14 still in the race, but it's been a very interesting race so far. A lot of good passes, and I will say that I'm interested in seeing how this strategy for the 3 car is going to work out. He's pitted early, so he's on a little bit older tires, and I would expect him to be making a pit stop here fairly soon. So he's on a pretty different strategies than some of these guys behind him, like Edelson Carnero, Jose Carvalho, Michael Mendoza, also Julio Calagare, on different strategies here. So we'll see how it works out for the 3 car. So far, so good. Looks pretty good here. And maybe he's done the math in his head to see what he needs late in the race for a good, strong finish. Well, it's been a fun race. I greatly enjoy broadcasting these races. I want to say thank you very much for coming out and joining us here on TurnLeft TV. If you're interested in supporting us a little bit further, you can always click down in the link of this description, the Fanatec link down in the description of this race, and go to that website, help support us there. You don't have to buy anything, but if you're interested in purchasing a wheel or pedals or a shifter, definitely give those guys a look. Helps us out to follow that link, and we get a little bit of credit for that. But more importantly, if you could just go there and visit the website, it does help us out as well. Helps me out here at TurnLeft TV. Thanks for all of your support all along the way here. Been doing this about 2 years now, and we've come a long way, I think. As we see Thiago Bandera, his lead is starting to diminish. It's down to 6.7 seconds here. So Edelson Carnero starting to chip away at this lead. But again, thanks so much for all of your support. And these guys here at IndyCar Brazil, NASCAR Total, have been so welcoming and patient with me. And I love broadcasting these races. I've had a chance to drive with these guys as well. Just a great group of folks. Carlos Leite was talking about how much of a family this was here, and I really feel as that I'm a little bit of a part of it. Maybe the odd stepchild or cousin from America, but nonetheless, I feel very comfortable around these guys. Thiago Bandeira is making a pit stop here. So our race leader coming down pit lane. And that will hand over the lead to Edelson Carneiro in the 09 car. So Jose Carvalho now up to the second position. Thiago Bandeira on pit lane. Michael Mendonça has moved up to the third spot. Julio Caligari now fourth. Elder Mueller is going to end up moving up to the fifth position. So Edelson Carneiro is the race leader, and I tell you what, man, we have got Wilson Rashid coming off the track, coming down pit lane. So that 47 car making a pit stop here. He is currently running in the 11th position. Jose Carvalho just about almost 6 seconds behind this race leader here, Edelson Carneiro. You're 48 laps in. I'll tell you, it does not look like this thing's going to get in caution flags. These guys are doing a great job here tonight. Worked pretty hard on this setup. The thing must feel really, really good here. No mistakes. Got a couple guys out of the race. Miguel Braga and Sullivan Cardina both out of the race here. Olafo Cesar right now running in the 10th position. Now the 99, Jose Carvalho wants to get by, but on a little bit older tires here, as this 12 car coming off pit lane has made that pit stop, has on fresh tires. Good looking paint scheme for the 12, Olafo Cesar running in the 10th position. He's in the lucky dog spot. So a big spot for him right now, that Ford Fusion. The 09 car out to the race lead. 7-second lead over Jose Carvalho. I want to say thanks so much. Look at this, man. We are over 200 subscribers. Oh my gosh, what a milestone for me. So thanks so much for all of your help here at TurnLeft TV and your support. And if you're interested in supporting a little bit further, you can always hit the donate button up there in the on the banner in the TurnLeft TV YouTube channel. Help us out that way. But you don't have to. All you got to do is watch the races. Hit the like button. You can share the races, put them in your website. See Jair Oliveira and that TurnLeft TV sponsored Soul Drivers AV Toyota Camry. Just behind him is the 09 of Edelson Carneiro. Going to try to get by him, put him a lap down, and Jair Oliveira now in the lucky dog position. Yeah, just hit the like button. I love it when guys come to watch the videos. I'm always watching, see how many people have watched the videos, how many times people have hit the thumbs up. If they've shared the videos, I definitely pay attention to that as well. But thanks so much for your support. It's great. I love it. Have a lot of fun. Hey, we'll take a look at the point standings here coming into tonight. Edson Luis, 47 points on top here. Jose Carvalho, 43 points in the second position. Sandro Kelmer, 42 points, sitting in the third position. Carlos Leite, fourth. Edelson Carneiro rounds out the top five. So that's after one race. Actually, he's tied for 5th with Wilson Rashid. "52 laps in, man. We are winding this race down, boys and girls." The schedule here in the Monster Cup season, NASCAR Total. Next week, Charlotte, the Roval, the road course, 50 laps there on 18 February. Then Atlanta Motor Speedway, 70 laps on 25 February. For March, we got Chicagoland Speedway, and then 2 short tracks, Bristol and Martinsville, coming up. So some good mixed tracks coming up here. We got a cookie cutter. We got the high-speed, high-banked oval. As you see, the 09, Edelson Carnero coming down pit lane here, giving up the race lead. I would suggest to you, unless Jose Carvalho decides to come down pit lane. So our race leader, Edelson Carnero, making a pit stop here on lap 52. It does look like Jose Carvalho has also come down pit lane here. You see Ben Silva on pit lane. Interesting right there, man. Could be a little contact, but nope. Ben Silva comes out, no problem. So on board here with the 09 car. As he comes off pit lane. See Carlos Leite coming around. There's the 99, Jose Carvalho, coming off pit lane. The 09 coming back out on track, but I'll tell you what, look at this. The 3, Thiago Bandera, back to the race lead. So that 3 car back to the race lead here. Edelson Carnero down on the lower frame there. In our side-by-side view, he's got some work to do if he wants to catch this 3 car here with the laps remaining. We have 16 laps to go. Thiago Bandera is back to the race lead. Edelson Carnero is second, as you see him getting by the 54, Carlos Leite. Well, tonight's race is brought to you by IndyCar Brazil NASCAR Total. Man, you want to do some stock car racing, you want to do some DTM racing, you want to do some IndyCar racing, these guys have it all, man. There's some great stuff coming up with these guys, so definitely give them a look there. So we know we got the DTM series starting March the 5th, coming up at Hockenheim, so that's a good one. Very welcoming group of guys, and some great racing, so thanks so much for allowing me to come in, and they've been so supportive of me, and I greatly appreciate it. Definitely give those guys a look. Well, Edelson Carnero is 9 seconds behind this guy, Thiago Bandera. He's got 15 laps to go. Jose Carvalho back in 3rd. Michael Mendoza is 4th. Jair Oliveira has got that car up to the 5th position. We'll take a look at Jair back here in 5th. This is the highest he's really been here tonight consistently, so he's 17.5 seconds down. And I don't know, man. Just thinking he might have to come down pit lane here in the 17 car. Not hearing anything on the radio out of the 17 crew yet. 2 car here, Michael Mendoza getting by the 54 of Carlos Leite. So he is in the 4th position, trying to work his way back to the front. He has had a strong car all night long, but we are winding down this race. Jose Carvalho in the 99 car, he is shown in the 3rd position right now. He is about 14 seconds down. Again, a little bit of work here to do for the 99 car. We have been caution-free in this race, so I suspect we're going to stay that way. Edelson Carnero in the 09 car. He is about 8 seconds down right now. Here on lap 57. Julio Caligari in the 33 car right now running in the 6th position. So we have 8 cars on the lead lap. Julio Caligari is 6th, and just behind him, Benor Silva. And that 87 car is shown in the 7th position, 44 seconds down. Right behind him is Elder Mueller in the 02 car. So Benor Silva just made that pass, getting by the 02. Taking over the 7th position. Elder Mueller back to 8th. Edders Magel making a pit stop here. That car overheating there on him. It looks like he is on fire, man. So that tape setting, whatever's going on here with the 82 car, that car is smoking right now. You better pour some Heineken on that. So not sure what's going on with, well, I know what's going on. Edders Magel's car is overheating. Jair Oliveira on pit lane here too. So, well, looking out of the back of his car, I don't know, man. Can Edders Magel, can he breathe in that car? I'm not sure. Somebody get that guy an oxygen mask. As the 17 car makes his pit stops, comes back out on track. Well, Tiago Bandera is not overheating, but he is burning up the track right now. You're 59 laps in. He's got a about a 6.5 second lead over Edelson Carnero. But I'll tell you what, Edelson Carnero is chipping away at that lead. He's starting to close in, but does he have enough laps to go? I mean, we're closing in on 10 laps to go, and I just don't know if that's enough time for the 09 car to be able to run down this 3 car. Kind of get an idea of where they are here as our race leader crosses the start-finish line. And there is Edelson Carnero, so he is closing in pretty quickly here. Just don't know if it's enough time though, so he's down to under 6 seconds. Jose Carvalho shown in 3rd. Michael Mendoza is 4th. Julio Caligari is 5th. Michael Mendoza in the 2 car at Sinister Racing Toyota. Right now running in the 4th position. He's about 16 seconds down. Edders Magel here finally has cooled that machine off, but he is still on pit lane. See Edson Luis here in the 04 car. He's had a little bit of a tough time here tonight with this machine. Just this setup just does not seem like it's been working for him. Here on lap 61, he is running in the 12th position. Sandro Kelmer here running in 10th in that 00 car. Somebody get that guy a paint scheme. Olafo Cesar running in the 12th car here. He is in the 9th position right now, 1 lap down. Wilson Rashid is the last car on the lead lap. He desperately needs a caution flag right now so he can get that lap back. Some of these other guys too that are on the lead lap definitely need a caution flag to sort of get caught back up. Tiago Bandera does not want to see a caution flag. I can guarantee you that. Jair Oliveira came off pit lane here and has made a pass here on Sandro Kelmer. You see them down on the inside line here, coming down the backstretch. And I would bet you that pretty quickly here, well, actually, Sandro Kelmer made a pass on Jair Oliveira. So I'm telling you, man, the 3 car does not want to see a caution flag come out. He is good to go. A little bit different pit strategy for the 3. Pitting a little bit earlier than these guys, and it may just work out for him. Does he have enough fuel to make it to the end? And he almost makes it into the wall right there. So we're looking at about 3.5 seconds right now between the 2. So up on the top left frame, we have our race leader, Thiago Bandera, and then down on that lower frame, Edelson Carnero, who's in the 2nd position, getting ready to cross the start-finish line as Thiago Bandera goes into turn 1. So got that much time. Can the 2nd place car of Edelson Carnero catch this race leader here on lap 64? I think it's going to be close, man. I think it's really, really going to be close. Thiago Bandera has been great all night long, man. Captured the race lead on lap 1. So now we're looking at a short shoot distance between the 2. So we're down to 3 seconds here between Thiago Bandera, Edelson Carnero. Closing in. Might be side by side by the time we finish this thing. Look at this, man, the 87. And Julio Caligari battling for position. Benar Silva, Julio Caligari battling for the spot. And Benar Silva going to take that 5th place. Moving forward there, gets around Carlos Leite in the 54 car. So a late race pass there for the 87. Look at this, man. Also good pass here. Olafo Cesar and the 47, Wilson Rashid battling for position. And that 12 car going to take that spot. Moves up to the 8th spot. Elder Mueller here making a late race pass as well. Getting around the 33 car of Julio Caligari. So Elder Mueller in that 02 car making that pass coming down the front stretch. Well, we're down to 2.3 seconds here, man. This thing is tightening up. Here on lap 66, man, this 3 car looks like his tires are about worn out here. He is really struggling. Oh, man, he makes contact with the wall there. That car is not turning very well right now, and I'm sure Edelson Carnero sees that and is going to try to close in. Thiago Bandera, can he hold on? Man, he's made a ton of contact with the outside wall, and he might, before it's over with, make some more contact. This thing is getting interesting, boys and girls, as we wind down the race here on lap 66. Thiago Bandera, as he crosses the start-finish line here to start lap 67, scheduled to go 70 laps. Can he hold on? I don't know, man. Edelson Carnero is there. A second down right now, and we know that this 3 car has made hard contact with the outside wall. So things are tightening up here between the race leader and the 09 car, Edelson Carnero. We're going to have a battle for the lead here before it's over with. Looking out of the back of Thiago Bandera's car at Edelson Carnero, who is right there, man. I would be so nervous as they cross the start-finish line. He has got to run down the front stretch all over the back of this 3 car, and he has got much better grip, looks like, through the turn. Jair Oliveira behind him as well. So now we got a pass for the race lead here. Side by side, the 3, the 9, the 09 takes that spot. looking out of the back of Edelson Carnero's car, our new race leader, Thiago Bandera, down back to the second position. The 17 car going to try to get by as well. Man, oh man! Woo, boy, that's some racing. 17 car, Jair Oliveira, back there just behind the 09. The 09 going to let him go. Here on lap 68, we cross the start-finish line. We're going to 2 laps to go. The 09, Edelson Carnero. Thiago Bandera going to make a shot at him here. Thiago Bandera is not giving up this fight, man. What a battle. The 09 of Edelson Carnero. I think he just got a better car, better tires right now, and opening up a race lead. But Thiago Bandera, man, he gave it a heck of a run right there. Edelson Carnero slipped by. Got a lap and a half to go. Take this pass out here, down on that inside line, going into the turn through the short chute, and makes that pass. Jair Oliveira, I thought he was going to make a 3 wide there. Backs off. Lets the 09 go. So the 09, Edelson Carnero, our race leader with 1 lap to go. My heavens, man. So the 09 of Edelson Carnero, man, he was patient. Caught the 3 car, Thiago Bandera, who had a very, very interesting strategy, pitting a little bit earlier than these guys, and makes a late race pass here with about 3 to go. So the 09 coming around off turn 4, down the front stretch. The 09 of Edelson Carnero is going to win the race here at Indianapolis. What a big race win for the 09 car. Congratulations to him. Thiago Bandera finishes in the 2nd position. My heavens, man, that was a good one. He did a great job. Caution free tonight. How about that? Really a good win there for the 09. He was patient, was able to run down Thiago Bandera, who really ran a really good race. Very interesting strategy for him. He had a great car tonight. Nothing to take away from the 3 car. Did a great job. And looked like, man, is the 09 not going to do a burnout? Oh my gosh. So congratulations to Edelson Carnero. Going to save his burnout for another day, I guess. So a great race win for him. Really was a very interesting race, man. You didn't have no caution flags, nothing to bunch these guys back up. But he really did a great job of just being patient. After that last pit stop, he had a pretty significant gap that he had to make up, but nonetheless did a great job. So congratulations to the 09 Edelson Carnero. Thiago Bandera has a great race there, finishes in the 2nd position. Jose Carvalho 3rd. Michael Mendonça finishes in the 4th position. Benor Silva finishes in 5th. Elder Mueller 6th. Julio Caligari 7th. Olafo Cesar is 8th. Wilson Rashid finishes 9th. And Jair Oliveira finishes in the 10th position. So congratulations to those guys on a good top 10 finish for those guys. So we'll see if we can't get Edelson Carnero up here in the booth with us. Carlos Leite, of course, usually our translator. We'll see if he will do the duty here tonight for us. Very interesting race, man. No caution flags. Good, clean race all night long, and a great pit strategy there. I really thought it was going to work out. Carlos Leite said he doesn't have his microphone on him here tonight, so he's not going to be able to translate for us. That's a little bit of a bummer, but that's okay. So a good mix of drivers here. 16 drivers here tonight at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Very good track. Really a fun track. Like I said, I think Indianapolis is a track that really does lend itself very well to stock cars. So it doesn't look like they've got any folks there that can do some translating. And unfortunately for me, I cannot speak Portuguese. I can say a few things like Boa Noite. Let's see, obrigado, boa sorte, boa sorte. So that's about all I can say. I'm sorry about that, but nonetheless, always fun to broadcast these races for these guys. You know what we do is get it done on the track. But great job for the 09 tonight. Really did a fantastic job. So that'll help propel him up the race charts there. Don't forget Thiago Bandera, man. He has a great race. Jose Carvalho finishes in third. Michael Mendoza is fourth. Benor Silva rounds out the top five. So some really good racing there for those guys tonight. We'll talk a little bit about what's coming up here. On March the 5th, we got a big one for IndyCar Brazil, NASCAR Total. It's the first race of the DTM 2019 season. Race number 1, 40-minute race there from Hockenheim. Man, what a great track that is. 6-race season there. We're going to be able to bring you that season. So we'll start it out on March the 5th, and that'll be live right here on TurnLeft TV. A little different stuff here to offer you. So, we'll see if we got Edelson up here. See if we can't get a little bit of an interview with him. Hang on one second. All right. Hey, thanks for joining us up here. Congratulations, Edelson, for a great race win.
Edilson está te parabenizando aí pela grande vitória.
Joia, eu que agradeço aí, ótimo início aí de campeonato e mandar os parabéns aí, né, para a equipe. E isso é só o começo, né, ainda, primeira e segunda etapa ainda, o campeonato é muito longo, é isso, vamos coletando pontos aí para ver o que é que sobra no final pra gente.
RJ, Edilson says that he's thankful for the great beginning of the championship. Is only the beginning, the championship. He thanks for our team. I thank him too. I admire him. He says that we have too many championships left, and this is a great road, a long road to the championship, to the trophy.
Well, Edelson Carnero was very patient after that last pit stop and raced Thiago Bandera for the race win. Thiago looked like he had a little bit different pit strategy, pitting early. Did Edelson have in his mind of whether he was going to be able to catch him or not?
Ele está perguntando, Edilson, ele notou que você teve muita paciência depois do segundo pit do Thiago, e ele está perguntando se você já tinha essa estratégia de ir buscá-lo no segundo pit, se já era sua estratégia de buscá-lo no segundo pit, porque depois no terceiro stint ele ficou economizando, né? E você foi à caça dele e conseguiu passá-lo no final.
Eu vi quando ele entrou no box, e na hora que ele entrou eu calculei, né, que não daria para ele ir até o final sem economizar, né? Eu sabia pela hora que eu vi ele entrando, ele estava logo na minha frente quando entrou, eu vi que não daria, então eu continuei no meu jogo, né, na minha estratégia. Se não tivesse nenhum amarelo, eu ia fazer a minha segunda parada tranquilo e economizar aí a metade do último stint e botar atrás. Foi o que aconteceu. Eu saí no final do terceiro stint a 9 segundos dele, né? Mas logo eu vi que eu estava tirando meio segundo aí por volta. Então eu fui para cima e consegui aí passar faltando 2 voltas por fim.
Edilson Ressol, when Thiago entered the pitch, do the math, he concluded that Thiago won't get the end of the race without e agora faltou a palavra economizar, mas without being more slow, saving fuel. Then Edilson wait and see that he started to be faster than Thiago. Then he continued his strategy, and how do the right, you know, how works.
You have a road course coming up next week with Charlotte Roval. How do you feel about your chances of winning at that road course in Charlotte, North Carolina?
Edilson, ele está perguntando quais são as suas chances, o que você está achando da próxima prova, do primeiro road course do campeonato. O que você acha? O que você acha, como vai ser a corrida? Como é que você está, a sua preparação, sua confiança aí para ganhar essa terceira etapa?
Bom, road com esse carro é sempre muito difícil, né? Mas assim, eu já corri com ele em outras vezes e não sei, talvez não seja muito problema andar, né? Agora sim, andar na frente, tem muita gente forte aqui correndo, não dá para desconsiderar ninguém. Eu vi agora aqui que eu estou liderando o campeonato por 1 ponto, né, também, então É muito bom ver isso, né? A primeira etapa não foi muito bem e tem muita etapa para administrar. Não pretendo jogar todas as fichas nesse primeiro misto, não. Aí com cautela e ver o que é que vai sobrar no final.
Gilson said that he have a little experience. He has raced that goes with NASCAR. NASCAR road courses with NASCAR, it's always difficult, but Gilson has a little experience already raced in another championship. Then he thinks that he get to be competitive. The championship has too many good pilots, but he thinks that he has competitive. He saw that with this victory now, he assumed the leadership of championship. Then he's happy and he wants to get to maintain the leadership.
Well, parabéns, Edelson Carneiro and Elder Mueller, teammates, getting great finishes tonight here at Indy. Congratulations to both of you.
Yes, thanks. Sorry for my English. I had no practice. But I think that we can understand, we can at least communicate a few. Sorry for the poor English, but thank you for your transmission, your friendship. Your transmissions are always good, great. Thanks for the congratulations. Our team is a little team, but we are great companions. Gilson is a great teacher, great teammate. I admire him so much.
Oh my, awesome! Thank you. Boa sorte the rest of the season, and thank you for the compliments. Good luck to you guys, and thank you for your friendship as well.
Thanks. Goodbye.
All right, Edelson Carneiro and Elder Mueller joining us up here in the broadcast booth. What a great job they did tonight. Thanks to Elder Mueller in broadcasting or translating up here in the broadcast booth. He's nothing to apologize for is English. I can't speak Portuguese, and those guys, I have to rely on them to be able to cross over and speak English to me. But thanks so much to those guys. It really, like I was saying earlier, these guys are really like a family here, and I have been honored to be able to come in and race with these guys, and now it's my honor to be able to broadcast races for these guys as well. So I greatly enjoy it. I enjoy the friendship. I'm actually friends with quite a few of these guys now on Facebook too. So it's great to meet folks from different areas of the world, and that's what sim racing has brought me. Congratulations to Edelson Carneiro on a great race win. Very, very patient after that last pit stop. Was able to pull off a race victory there and run down Tiago Bandera. But Tiago had a great race. You can't take anything away from him. He had a little bit different strategy. He played his hand and did come away with a second place finish. Jose Carvalho finishes third. Michael Mendonça is fourth. Benor Silva finishes fifth. You see Edelson Carneiro's teammate Elder Mueller finishes in the sixth position. Julio Caligari seventh. Olafo Cesar finishes in eighth. Wilson Rashid ninth. And Jair Oliveira finishes in the 10th position. Well, we mentioned we got the Roval coming up next week in IndyCar in Brazil, the Monster Cup 2019 season. That'll be an interesting win, man. I have not broadcast a race from that road course before, so that will be very, very interesting. As you had mentioned, or they'd mentioned there, Edelson and Elder said that these guys have been on the track here, running, practicing the track, and should be interesting. It's always challenging in the stock cars, and this track will be doubly challenging. I know when we were watching the real NASCAR guys run it this season, this last season, they were having a lot of trouble with it. So it'll be interesting to see how these guys are able to navigate around that road course. These guys are some fantastic road course drivers, and I have no doubt that it's going to be just a fantastic race. That'll come up next week, so make sure you join us here live on TurnLeft TV. Well, coming up on Wednesday, we got a big one at Daytona International Speedway, race number 5 in that 2019 Season A for the Ironman Racing Series. It's 80 laps. Coming up on the 13th of February, right here live on TurnLeft TV. That starts at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then on Friday, we'll be at Daytona with the Bushwhackers season, race number 1 in that 2019 spring season. That's a fixed setup league. If you're interested in, joining in some stock cars and you haven't raced before, or if you're just looking at doing something a little bit different, you can come in and race with these guys in the Bushwhackers series, 2 25-lap heat races and a 50-lap feature race. So it really is kind of the flavor of this Friday night series. That starts, I think the racing in the 50-lap feature race will probably start somewhere around 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I think these guys start getting it going about 8 o'clock or so in the 2 25-lap heat races. But that's the way this whole season works, is you get 2 25-lappers, or if it's a short track, you get a 50-lapper, 2 50-lappers, and a 100-lap feature race, like a Martinsville, for example. So that gets started on February. Excuse me, I put February the 1st there. That's not February the 1st. My heavens, man. What is Friday? Friday is February the 15th. I got to change that banner. That's actually the 15th. I left out a 5. Hey. Anyway, this Friday, man, you can join those guys and get some racing in, 3 races. And then on Saturday, we got a big one, the Mike Kuhn 250, to honor one of our fallen heroes there in High Octane Racing League Saturday Night Thunder. 100 laps from Daytona. That's on February the 16th. It's race number 1 in their 2019 spring season. Well, tonight's race has been brought to you by IndyCar Brazil. Look at that, man. They've got my stuff up there. How about that? These guys do a great job. He's already got the Roval stuff up there. How about that, man? I'll tell you what, Sullivan Gardena is on top of it. That guy is on it. And that is going to be an interesting part of the track right there as he's showing. And then coming up on March the 5th, you got Hockenheim in the DTM series. That'll be great too. But tonight's race is sponsored by IndyCar Brazil. Those guys do a great job. Make sure you check those guys out. If you're really interested in doing a lot of mix of racing, this is a good place to come there. Typically speaking, you're looking at Mondays and Thursdays, that type of thing. But you got some different days of the week where you can do some racing here, and they really do put on a great show. Well, thanks so much for joining us here on TurnLeft TV. It's my pleasure to be able to bring you this race tonight. I really enjoy all of the racing these guys do, and the camaraderie and just the friendship that these guys have shown me since I've met them. I had a chance to race in the DTM with them. I've had some GT Series racing with them as well, and some stock cars. IndyCar racing. I've done a lot of different racing with these folks, and really has been a lot of fun. Congratulations to Edelson Carnero on a big race win tonight here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. What a wonderful track it is. It's about 40 miles from my house. I have a lot of fun broadcasting the race here. It's always interesting, and this was caution-free. No caution flags tonight. All green flag laps here, 70 laps green flag, so it was great to see the strategy work out. Just a testament to how great these guys are here at IndyCar Brazil. So, hey, we'll see you next time. Thanks for joining us here on TurnLeft TV. We out of here. Congratulations, Edelson.
Edilson.